In this video, I'll be going over some snow issues I had once again, trying to get work done up here at camp. Having a hard time due to weather. I seem to either have a lot of snow or extreme cold, or for the last month, both. This has really slowed me down and remodeling my camp into a homestead, and I did have some issues. I got a truck stuck with the snow. I had my tractor just about ready to get stuck. I did get it out, but it took some work. It was sliding down the hill. I had trouble starting my engines on my both my diesel tractor and my Bombardier Quad for snow plowing. So it really was one issue after another. As you can see right here on the table, my picnic table is where I'm going to measure it from. Now this snow here, a lot of it is over a week and a half old. Yeah, so it's probably packed down some. And we're still at around 13 and a half inches. Yeah, 13 and a half inches. So you see, I had a lot of snow here. I've had a lot of troubles with snow, but mostly the cold. It's been I don't know, 2 weeks since I've been up here after this large snowfall of over a foot here. I'll show you too. We did clean out some of the walkways and stuff, and I did get the driveway done yesterday, but I'll give you a look at the walkway first. You can see there's the walkway. Shoveled everything out. I did plow yesterday. I wasn't really plowing. I used my BX 25 Kubota to clear it out. It was just too deep to do with my quad, and I couldn't get my quad started anyhow. It was piled pretty high in order to make room for the truck to go through. I got the truck stuck down there, and then while I was kind of moving this around here, I had the tractor here where I start sloping a little bit down the hill there a little bit. And unfortunately what that does is the tractor started sliding down the hill. So I had the tractor stuck for a little bit because I couldn't keep on going the way I was going, because I was going down the hill and I would have never got back up. Had to kind of use the backhoe to pick up my back end and move it around. I wanted to make a path to my wood pile back there because I'm going to have to get some wood. But today, we got about an inch or so of snow last night. I wanted to get the quad out and see if I could get it started today. Tractor started okay. Of course, I had some heat underneath it all night, and that always helps it out a lot. Just the heat just was a bulb underneath, a spotlight bulb just to give it some heat. Now today I charged up the battery on my quad, and I'm hoping to get it started. I left the lights on all night. We'll take a peek at it, and we'll see if we can get it started today. With this equipment exposed to the open air but covered, it does get extremely cold. It was in the low teens again last night. Now I do have 100-foot extension cords that goes up to each one of these. Each one of these vehicles has a 100-watt bulb underneath it or a heat lamp. I put a tarp over top of it just to try to contain the heat. The Bombardier also has a battery charge on it, because last time I tried to start it, I ran the battery charger completely out. And the box itself, the jump box, so I had to do something. Now this does put just enough of heat underneath it to start them. The diesel, it won't start in the cold either, but it starts right up with the heat lamps underneath it or the 100-watt bulb. Even with the glow plugs, I can't get it heated up enough to start it up. So these lamps underneath are saving me a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of headaches while starting this equipment. Now I did use my Kubota to plow yesterday or move snow around. I was a little bit frustrated after my truck got stuck, so I just wanted to get it out, get inside, and get the camp heated up. Now I'm going to finish plowing with this Bombardier and make everything nice and clean. Now the battery's fully charged. I'm going to put this jump box on it just to make sure that I have a little bit longer time to try to get it started. Come on, baby. Get some choke. Okay, a quick review from the last video. I did start in January of last year with a review. I worked up till July. And in July, I found out that I had prostate cancer. So we're going to start out in August. August 1st, they started me right out with hormone therapy, taking some pills. I turned out to have a Gleason 8 cancer, which is an aggressive style. Now, the medication will make me tired and everything. August wasn't so bad. I did make it through August okay. But so I kept on working through the month of August outside. The weather was hot, but I finally got to do some sawmill. So I was able to do, I think, 3 videos on sawmilling and getting going on that. And then I did have a tree fall. It got wedged between 2 other trees. So that caused a little bit of a problem. Now, September saw some more sawmill stuff being done. I also had to do some repairs to my Kubota, the 4-wheel drive, the front axle. That one of the couplers or universal, or whatever you want to call it, went out of it. I had to replace it. And I did some more maintenance on my Simplicity mower to get it ready for winter. Now, on a personal issue, during the time frame after I started the medication, now I have to go through more testing. I have had to get a PET scan to see if the cancer has spread anywhere else throughout my body, whether it's just still confined to the prostate area. And the actual medication started showing up on me. I started feeling more tired. There's other issues that I'm not going to go into here or on this, but the tiredness was starting to bother me a little bit, and the lack of energy. And now as I start here reviewing October of 2025, first thing I want to mention is I did start a exercise routine. They suggest that after you start hormone therapy because of your, you could start losing muscle mass. The first month, August, I did lose almost 10 pounds. I think that was a lot of muscle mass loss, but I have kind of steadied myself out. I am not losing too much anymore, so I think I'm kind of at the bottom of the loss of the muscle mass. I go 2 to 4 times a week. I don't always get there as much as I want to, but I'm a normal human being. Sometimes it's just hard to get to the gym. But I am trying, and that is one of the issues that really changed my lifestyle. Now I'm devoting some time in the gym, and anybody knows you drive to the gym, you got to drive there, you got to work out, you got to get back. You're losing an hour and a half to 2 hours a day just there, and those are my high energy. I try to do in the morning. Those are my high energy hours. So I am losing somewhat of my ability to work by going to the gym. Now, as we go through October, I was able to work on the sawmill again a lot. I was able to get up there and make some boards. And I also started building some in my addition. I started by building some walls inside and framing in my bathroom. And I did get the results back from my PET scan. The PET scan gave me some good news. It did show me that all the cancer was isolated into the prostate area. So the next step was for what they call brachytherapy, which is inserting radioactive seeds into your body directly around the cancer to try to kill it. That happened November 10th. It did affect me the whole month of November. It was a rough month, I'll be honest with you. I had troubles. I had very little to no energy. I was really kind of just lounging around. It was really hard to get going, but I did get some videos done. I did still continue to work in the sawmill. I ran out of trees, so I had to take some down. And then I went ahead and continued on the sawmill. I also did some winter prep on my quad. As you see, it's plowing here. Now that's the time I installed the plow and got it all ready for the month of December because I just felt snow was coming, and it did, as you'll see later in the video. Hey, now the month of December was a better month for me physically. I started feeling better. I was starting to get over the brachytherapy. And I did do a couple more sawmill videos. Now you got to remember the sawmill videos I'm posting in December was probably done in mid to late November because it's 2 months behind by the time you edit it, get it together, and get it on. It's usually 2 weeks or so. But I did get some more sawmill videos done. Then I had the winter kind of hit. Towards the middle of December, it hit hard up there at camp. It was over 10 to 12 inches of snow, extremely cold. So I had to move inside a little bit. I did do a kind of a laser review of a laser level that I used. And I also did a promotional videos in which I featured my grandkids. They were my expert review board, which you would see at the end of the video. That is one of the few promotional videos I've done. But it was enjoyable. It was over Christmas time, so I had all my grandkids together. It was a fun time. Unfortunately, the brachytherapy requires me to stay at least 3 feet away from them for any extended period of time. So it really limits my time with my grandkids. So that ends the month of December. Next year is going to be an exciting year. So please continue to watch my channel. And if you haven't, subscribe and like and share and comment. I appreciate it all. Comment on this style here. I'm not going to do this very often. This was just a end of the year type thing, trying to get because of the winter, I needed to do something too. And I didn't want to just throw music to it. That gets a little old, and everybody knows that YouTube's free music isn't that great. So I wanted to do something a little different. I hope you like it. Please comment if you do or if you don't. But next year, like I said, it's going to be an exciting year. I'm going to be starting to put electric inside. I'm going to be adding a sub panel into my basement. I've also had some unwanted visitors into my new basement, and I can't wait to show you that. That was an oddity. I had to call the Rangers, and they even said it was an oddity. So continue to watch it. You'll be able to see what happened there. But I'll be doing some more remodeling and adding electric and some water. And I'm also going to try to get a septic system installed up there. It's been a struggle so far to get it going. I've just recently made some calls to some companies to see what type of system I can get in there. The state, we all had problems with state before. The state inspection kind of didn't even rate my soil good enough for a sand mound, which I was really frustrated. Really threw me back a little bit. So, but we'll do what we can and try to just move along. No matter what happens, you got to just try to keep on going. So that's what I'm going to try to do. But we're going to be adding the loft in. Hopefully I get enough timbers cut for that. We'll be adding a bathroom. We'll be adding a kitchen. We'll be wiring. There's lots of things we're going to be doing next year besides the sawmill. So please continue to watch my channel, and if you can, subscribe and like and share and comment. All those things do help me out. But continue to watch the video. It's not over yet, and you'll get to see some more plowing. Okay, I'm probably done with these machines for a little while, at least this weekend. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put everything the way it needs to be. That way, if it starts raining, or if I come back up and I need to plow some more and it's real cold, I can just come up here and turn the lights, just plug them in, and they'll be good to go. It's amazing what a little bit of heat will do to an engine. And it doesn't look like it took much, because you seen the Gator I couldn't get started at all 2 days ago. Today started right up. Now everything is hooked up to the plug. The lights are hooked up underneath. I'm putting the covers on the top to not only protect them, but that keeps the heat down onto them too. Kind of at least gets a little bit of heat to maintain down there. All I have to do is plug it in down to camp next time I come up. Let them heat up overnight, and they'll start right up no matter how cold it is. As I finish up here, I want to thank you for viewing. Thank you for your support. And if you can, subscribe, like, share, and comment, and help this old guy out. So once again, Old Man with a Plan, I'll see you later.